We just came from a movie. This is a horror movie. Now, when I was younger, I used to think the only thing that could really scare me is mortgage payments, getting old, prostate exams,
taxes.
Those things were
These are your
scary.
favorite topics right now.
But Insidious, this is from the guys that made Saw, the original Saw.
James Wan and Lee Wannell.
That's
and
right.
They have made a hell of a movie here. This is so much fun, Insidious.
This movie stars Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne as a husband and wife with 2 little kids. Well, 3 little kids. They got a baby. So they move into a new house, and the first night there, Rose Byrne puts some books on a shelf. She goes in the other room, comes back, those books are on the ground, and I think this ghost hates books.
That's right.
But
lots of ghosts do.
And we're making fun of this movie. I mean, I was at the start of this movie.
It looked like a little Paranormal Activity at the beginning.
It starts off with this very over-the-top, cheesy, long credit sequence with Bernard Herrmann-esque kind of music, like all the strings, and it's like, I'm just like, what is this BS?
It's a very loud movie right from the beginning. Babies are screaming and crying, and I think this was all very intelligently, purposefully done to get you on edge.
The whole time I'm thinking, I'm not going to buy into this. I've seen Poltergeist. I've seen The Exorcist. I know how this BS works at this point, but you know what?
This is a lot like Poltergeist, this movie.
It absolutely is. It's kind of like the heir apparent to Poltergeist.
Totally, and I think what sells it for me was just the caliber of the performances all around. I loved Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne together.
I like Patrick Wilson. He looks like he smells good.
They are very competent actors with very good chemistry together. There's a naturalism there.
You believe them right away.
Absolutely.
And you forget that
Patrick
they're actors.
Wilson's going to bed and he's putting on his night cream.
Yeah, what is it? I gotta get some of that.
I just thought it was just so real to begin with, you know, and it was by characters and actors that you could invest in. The writing is bang on.
I mean, right now, if you're interested and you think you might be interested in this movie, you probably should stop watching this review.
Yeah, you really just got to go see it. But
just go see it.
Lynn Shay, I think, is her name. She plays the character Elise.
Yeah, she plays the character of the old woman from Poltergeist, the little short one.
Yeah, and she has an idea of what's happening, and she wants to help out the family. And God, she is so fantastic in the movie. She's so grounded in reality, and you think there's got to be people like this out there who can connect to this other world.
It's not the house that's haunted. It's your son.
She looks so believable.
Let me tell you something. I've been watching horror movies all my life, I'm 20 now.
Yeah, we're just late 20s.
My mom wouldn't let me. You know, one shocking thing that you might not know about this movie's PG-13. There's not a drop of blood in this movie.
No.
And I couldn't believe that because
it's
you know what?
freaking terrifying.
If I was the kid and I saw this is what I live for.
We saw it at 10 o'clock in the morning as well, and everybody around us is jolting and freaking and laughing at him.
Other people were jumping too.
All of us were. Our coffee is just...
He's laughing at me the whole time. But there was one sequence that starts with Rose Byrne and Patrick Wilson in bed, and they hear a knock at the door downstairs. That is one of the scariest sequences I've ever seen in my life. That's really where I almost left the theater. I was like, Vic, I can't take this.
No.
This is familiar territory, but it twists it and finds new material. It mines this old material for new thrills and new scares and it's exciting. I love this.
And you care, man. That's the difference, right?
James Wan is a genius. He knows what he's doing. This is a masterpiece.
Lee Wannell, very impressive. Insidious is a must-see.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect.
9.5 for me.
I'm giving it a 9. Amazing movie.